Lesson 4, Conversations 2, the grammar section after conversation 2. Okay, let's talk about the possessive. English has possessives, and they're usually indicated with apostrophe S. Sometimes you can use an of, like Michael's book, but you can say many books of Michael's, or the legs of the chair, something like that, right? So you put the possessor, possessed. My father and mother, student's name. We do the same kind of a thing. Possessor first and then possessed. 마이클 책, 우리 아버지, 어머니, my mother and father, my father and mother, 학생 이름. This is perfectly fine. You don't have to do anything. You just arrange them. Possessor, possessed, possessor, possessed. Technically, you actually need a particle after the possessor before you put the possessed. And the particle is 의, which is very hard to pronounce. It's basically two vowels melded into one, 의. So oftentimes Koreans kind of skip over it and it gets reduced to something like 에. Often deleted in conversations, as you saw in the previous slide. Sometimes used when both the possessor and possessed are abstract. I don't know what that means. It's from the textbook. I don't know what they mean by that. Anyways, 미국의 대통령. Oh, meaning doesn't have to be a specific US president. The concept of US president. I don't know why they even bothered with that. 미국의 대통령. Did you notice that I didn't say 미국의 대통령? I almost have to pause to say it correctly if I want to enunciate. But almost nobody pronounces something like this as a 미국의 대통령. And people will think, oh, it's just she's trying too hard or she comes from some dialectal area or something. 미국의 대통령. 미국의 대통령. That sounds more natural. 영국의 수도. 영국의 수도, the capital of the UK, which is London. 영국의 수도. 오늘의 뉴스. 오늘의 뉴스, the news of the day. Possessive expressions for the first person. So the plain I is 나. In the subject case. Possessive case, you add 의, 나의. But no, I'm too lazy to say two syllables. So reduce it to 내. And then you add possessed, right? 내 책, like that. Humble, 저 is the subject position. 저의, I'm too lazy. I might be polite, but I'm too lazy. So I say 제. So my book, if you want to say it in front of the teacher, you'd say 제 책. If you don't know who something belongs to, you would say who or whose in English. Same thing here. Who in the subject case is 누구. And if you want to indicate the possessive ending, you would say 누구의, 누구의. Or reduced, you just drop that little particle and say 누구. So you found the book on the desk. You don't know who this book belongs to, so you'd say 이거, this thing. Whose book is it? 이거 누구 책이에요? You can use a reduced form like this, or you can put the particle there and make it proper. 이건 누구의 책이에요? Once again, I didn't say 이건 누구의 책이에요. It's too labored. So I just say 이건 누구의 책이에요. Let's talk about the word 것 or 거. 거 is a reduced form of 것. It means thing. So plain I, 내 거. means my thing. You can refer to all kinds of things, my thing. Humble, 제 거. Oftentimes, this in this combination, this becomes the gu becomes stronger. 내꺼, 제꺼. Plain, multiple, including me, first person plural, 우리, 우리 거, our thing. Humble, 저희, 저희 거, 저희 거. So let me give you examples. 이거 스티브 씨 우산이에요. This thing, 스티브 씨, Mr. Steve, your chances are you're speaking to Steve. 우산이에요, umbrella. Is this your umbrella, Miss Steve? 네, 제 거예요. You don't have to repeat umbrella, so you simply say politely, 제 거예요. Yes, it's mine. Okay, vowel contractions. This gets really confusing. When two vowels collide in verb or adjective conjugations, when they change forms to indicate the verb tense, they often contract, they get reduced, meaning that they're reduced to one vowel because our mouths are lazy, basically. So I put columns here, the vowel, meaning, the stem plus dictionary ending. So this would be what you see in the dictionary. The polite present form, it's either ayo or oyo, you know that. Polite present contracted form, because our mouths are lazy. So a plus a. I told you about the bright vowel, right? So when the stem ends with an a, right? That's the dictionary form. 가다 means to go. 자다 means to sleep. They're both bright. And then you need to attach bright, polite present ending ayo, ayo. So you come up with 가아요, 자아요. But why pronounce the same vowel sound twice? So you reduced it down to 가요, 자요. That makes perfect sense, right? How about if the stem ends in an e, e? It's not an a, so it's not bright, so you have to use a. In this case, you get rid of a and e stays. So when you say such and such thing stays or you're spending time, the word is 지내다. 지내 is stem. So technically it has to be 지내어요, but I'm lazy. So get rid of this and you come up with 지내요. As in, I spend my vacation in Montana, like that. E, okay, it's not bright, so you have to have a, and then E and O, they get combined into ya. Actually, if you say them fast together, ya, 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 ya. You hear that? 마시다, to drink. 마시어요, 마셔요, 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 마셔요. You end up with 마셔요. I mean, you do have to realize that these phonological rules are not created to torture you. These are just results of thousands of years of people saying the same words and over again. It's sort of like water kind of making rocks shiny and rounded, right? It just one drop doesn't do anything, but multiple gazillion times over the rock gets rounded and smoothed out, that kind of thing. Look at it that way. She, she is a polite ending. So we do honorifics and verbs. So we have the stem 안녕하다, but if you add she, you make it more polite. 안녕하시다. So you would use it to refer to your elders. Like if you want to say your mother and father are well, they're doing well, they're healthy, you don't say 안녕하다, you say 안녕하시다. So she is a dark vowel. You have to use a with it to make it polite present. And combined 쉬어, 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 쉬어세, right? So 안녕하시어요 becomes 안녕하세요. 계시다, 계시다. 계시어요, 계세요. U is not bright, so But then when you combine them, wa. You hear that? 오다, to come, while. Actually, it's this one. 오아, while. Learn, 배우. This is the dark one. 배워요. It's this one, right? 배워요. 주, this is dark also. 주다. 주어요. or 줘요. 보다, to see. 보, this is bright. So 보아요, or 봐요. Is also dark vowel, so you have to use but then is so weak it kind of disappears. So you end up with To be big, 크다. Say it fast. 커요. Be bad, 나쁘다. 나빠요. That's weird. It should be 나빠요, but it's 나빠요. I've heard 나빠요 too, but I think the grammatical form is 나빠요.